For Our City is a campaign designed to ensure that we remain a church that is for our city. When we started Icon Church years ago, we decided that we wanted to be known for what we were for. We believe that when Jeremiah says, "Work and pray for the prosperity of your city, for as it prospers, you too will also prosper," that wasn't just a prophecy for thousands of years ago, that is for us as a church today. This started when we signed a lease for the building at 400 Old Post Road. So many people came on board and gave sacrificially so that we could see this process begin. It started when we signed the lease and got into the building. There were so many things that had to happen in this place. There were renovations that had to be made, new flooring had to be put down, new paint on the walls. So many people gave sacrificially so that they could see this place get off the ground. We put up a sign, offices were redone. We had to prepare this place so that the church could come into it and begin meeting. Which brings us to where we are today. We realize that there are really 3 areas that we need to focus on to be able to grow into this next season that God has for us. We want people to be able to come in and to have a great experience when they come to Icon Church, which means we need to expand our kids area, need to expand our parking lot, and need to expand our First Impressions area with a brand new coffee shop. First and foremost, our kids need the best. We've said from the beginning that we want to invest the best in the next generation, which means we have to expand our kids areas. We need more space for our growing kids ministry. So we are going to expand and create a whole new kids wing for our elementary ages, which will make us create 3 classrooms that will be state-of-the-art. We've got some exciting things planned for the new kids check-in areas that will exist, as well as within those classrooms, making those engaging and exciting environments. One of the things that our guests have always said at Icon Church is how welcoming and inviting the environment is. That's thanks to all of you guys, but we want to make this experience even better, which means instead of just offering free drip coffee and donuts, we're going to expand the coffee shop and offer a complete coffee bar with specialty drinks available every single week. One thing that we said is we want this to be more than a coffee shop. We want this to be a way that can give back. So we're naming this coffee shop Mission Coffee, and all proceeds will go to support global and local missions. This is a way that we can create a better environment for our guests, as well as supporting missions around the world. Which brings us to the final part of this second phase, and that's our parking lot. We have an incredible team that is in our parking lot every single week, greeting our guests coming in, that are the first thing that people see. But what we don't want is for people to see a full parking lot and think there isn't room for me at this church. Maybe I'll come another week. We don't want to stop anyone from coming in and hearing the message of grace and hope and love. So we're going to expand our parking lot and double the current number of spaces that we currently have to make room for all the people that God's bringing our way. Which brings us to phase 3, and that is purchasing the property at 400 Old Post Road. We have to realize what an incredible opportunity this is. Hays County is the 5th fastest growing county in the nation, and we have an opportunity to buy a building and 14 acres of land with visibility to I-35. This will position us for generations to come. It's an incredible opportunity to buy property at below market value in a region and an area that is increasing in value every single year. To do this, we need to raise $1.5 million by 2020. That will allow us to complete the construction projects as well as make a significant down payment on the purchase of this property. What's amazing is in the first 9 months, we've already raised $250,000. This campaign is more than about just money, dollars, and cents. God has called us to help people become more like Jesus. And what that can do is that can change one person's world. And as we do that, person at a time, that can change an entire community. So would you join us in this mission? Would you join us in this effort as we become a church that's for our city?